I see a lot of people complaining about being lonely, complaining about not having friends, complaining about not having close family members, so on and so forth, not having a vibrant social life. But let me tell y'all something, man. For 2026 and beyond, you might want to keep it that way, right? Everybody wants a good relationship. Sure, everybody wants cool friends, people to hang out with. Sure, but in 2026 and beyond, man, these are going to be some do or die years, right? A lot of people are not understanding that it's going to take every ounce of your energy to really get ahead now, because more and more it is getting harder and harder to get ahead, right? A lot of people are going to get left in the dust because they're still busy out here having a party, right? Doing a Harlem Shake, right? Twerking like it's no tomorrow because they want to be out with friends, right? Or some people, they're putting their livelihoods on the line for family members. If you can't say no, you will be the first one to go, right? Let me say that one more time. If you can't say no, you will be the first to go. And it's better right now in 2026, right? Going into the future, it is better right now to be in solitude. This is solitude season, right? You need to be able to focus on what you're doing. You need to be able to focus on what you're building. Many of you, a lot of people who want friends and a lot of people who want all of these people around, you want to be on the phones day in and day out, 24/7. Hey, bro, what you doing? Are we going to the club? Those people, right? And those are usually the people that move in packs, right? They at Chipotle in packs, they at the clubs in packs, they at the malls in packs. Those are usually people that will not ever have anything going for themselves and probably don't currently have anything going for themselves at all. Let me tell y'all something, man. If you are the type that needs people around, needs family around, you need to do some internal checking, right? That just means that you don't have the confidence in yourself to be or to stand in your own two shoes, right? And take whatever life is dishing you, right? A lot of people wonder why they can't progress in life. A lot of people wonder why they can never, get ahead because you have too many energy vultures around you. Right. See, I started to learn this early on, right? And sometimes you can feel it. You ever been around people, right? And it just seems like they just draining you. It doesn't matter if it's family, it doesn't matter if it's longtime friends, it does not matter. Or even random people. You ever notice that you just feel them sucking off your energy, right? You just feel the suck you by. You see the suck you by in them. Yes, this stuff is real, right? In 2026 and beyond, you need all of the energy that you can get, right? You can't be operating on 30% battery. You can't be operating on a 20% battery. You need to be operating on 75, 80, 85, 90, 100. You need to be, those are the percentages that you need to be operating on. Life already takes everything out of you as it is, right? Then you got to go to the job, right? Or if you have a business, right? And then oh, you gotta give some more energy to family members. Then you got to give some more energy to friends. By that time, you're depleted. People wonder why they have no creative juices, right? Oh, I can't think straight. I can't do this. I can't do that. Oh, I don't have no energy to go to the gym. I don't have no energy because everything around you is taken from you, right? This is trimming season. Yes, sir, it is. Right. On top of the cost of living continuously rising, right? You're gonna have to cut anyway. A lot of people are gonna have to cut. right? Even people with money nowadays, they're cutting as well. They're cutting the amount of activities they're doing. They're cutting, maybe a few vacations. Maybe they go on 6 vacations a year. Maybe they're cutting it down to 4, right? Many people are cutting. This is trimming season.
Welcome to the afterpill.co, your one-stop shop hub for everything that I offer. Whether you're here to book a one-on-one coaching call, join the Patreon community, explore Horizon Atlas, your relocation app, or access my latest content and resources, you'll find it all right here. Choose your path, take action, and start building the life you want.
Right? So for those of you who are looking to get ahead, for those of you who are looking to get somewhere in life, listen, you're going to have to learn you're going to have to trim the fat down. Right? You need all of the energy to propel yourself to new heights. And you got to understand too, a lot of people that y'all hang around, a lot of people that you keep around, they're only around you to drain your energy in the first place. A lot of y'all don't even know this. A lot of y'all don't even know this, right? You thinking that you got some real ones around. You thinking that you got some solid ones around. You thinking that you got some real friends and family members around, man. Let me tell you something. They only hanging around you because you can produce your own energy. Listen, I've said this before. Everybody's not hanging around you just because they think you funny, right? You may be a little funny. You ain't that funny. Right? Or she hanging around you because, I don't know, you smell good. You may smell good. Maybe you got that ish on, right? But that's not the only reason. A lot of people are hanging around you because they're sucking the energy. They're using your energy to propel themselves. Right? They're using your energy to get ahead because they can't make any energy on their own. They don't have any energy themselves. They don't have that internal code in them. They don't have that internal nuclear reactor in them like you do. Right? So they use the energy, they use your nuclear reactor. Man, y'all better wake up. This is the time to be lonely. Yes, it's going to hurt. Listen, I understand that, much of us are social beings. Listen, for me personally, I'm not that. Right? I've grown into a person. Listen, I will talk. I love being social. Don't get me wrong. Right? Let's crack open a beer. Let's chit chat. Right? Let's look down the street, look at her, look at, people watch or whatever the case is. Yes, I'm absolutely social when it's time to be social. But if you were to ask me what is my preference, I would prefer to be around as less people as possible. Less people as possible. I will sit at a beach all day. I could sit on the porch all day, all week, all month, never having talked to anybody at all. I guarantee you, that's just how I am. I'm the type of person, I don't get a kick out of being social. That's not who I am. A lot of people, they just have to talk to people. They just have to, be around people. And that's a personality trait. It's not right. It's not wrong. It just is. However, the where people go wrong at is not understanding or knowing when to adapt. This is not social season. Right? This is not a social season. This is loneliness season. This is solitude season. A lot of people, they need to go out, not go out. A lot of people need to go into a cocoon. Right? A lot of people need to go into a dark room, and a lot of people need to sit with themselves, man. Because let me tell y'all something. You also got a lot of sick mentally people out here as well. Right? They want to get close to you. This goes for the men and the women, right? You got some guys and gals out there. They want to get all cozy with you. They want to get all close to you just to see what they can get from you. Listen, everybody out here struggling nowadays, man. Right. This is the mindset. This is the mindset that you need to have. You need to be protecting yourself by any means necessary. You need to be protecting your energy by any means necessary. You need to be protecting your resources by any means necessary. A lot of people are not meant to be trusted right now. Right. Listen, as things get harder, this is when the savages come out. I told y'all, when things really get hard, this is when those predators come out. Right? People will really start plotting. right? And it comes off as a smile. It comes off as, oh, she got some nice hips. Oh, it comes off, ooh, she's smelling good. She looking good. Oh, it comes off as, oh, he got a nice smile. I love his swagger, so on and so forth. That's how it comes off. Right. But in reality, you got people moving very dangerously strategic. Right. They're studying you. They watching you from afar. They watching your every move. You probably think this stuff isn't real. Oh, this is real. You got people, they watching you. You go to work, go home. He plotting on you the whole time. She plotting on you the whole time. Right. She or he know where you go and get your coffee at. Right. He or she know that you take this route, so on and so forth. Man, y'all better start paying attention. You better start moving strategically. This is the time of loneliness because you need to go into this cocoon to figure out yourself. You need to go into this cocoon to figure out what you know about yourself and life. You need to go into this cocoon so you can move strategically. You need to go into this loneliness mode so you can figure out things about yourself that maybe you wouldn't have found out if you was with somebody or had all of these friends around you. See, a lot of people, they're scared to be alone. This is why a lot of people can't progress, because you're scared to be alone and figure out some things about yourself. A lot of people don't want to sit in that dark room. A lot of people are scared about what they may discover about themselves. Yes, a lot of people are fearful of themselves. See, once you get to the point where you're no longer fearful of yourself, once you get to the point where you've looked all of your monsters, looked all of your demons in the face and faced them head on, right? You talk to them like, Ninja, we ain't going for that, right? You done wrestled with them and punched them in the face and put them in a chokehold and all of that good stuff. You come out more confident, right? You come out more direct, right? You come out, looking at life and all of its challenges and ready to tackle it, right? A lot of people are scared of life. A lot of people are scared of life because they're scared of themselves, right? And they're scared of themselves because they can't get to know themselves, and they can't get to know themselves because there's so much noise going on around them, right? You have too many different energies. You have too many different people around you, or if not many, you have the wrong energies around you. Maybe that may be that one person that you're with, right? Maybe that may be that one friend, right? That you think that y'all cool. Maybe it's a cousin. It can be anybody, right? And this is where, you got to check everything around you. This is checking season as well, right? Not only is it trimming season, not only is it the loneliness season, but it's also checking season, where you got to start checking the things around you. You got to start checking your own self, right? You got to start checking your diet. You got to start checking the way that you move, right? You got to start checking what's good or what's bad for yourself. You got to start checking, the relationships and seeing if it's actually healthy or not for you. You got to check all of these things. And sometimes you got to cut everything loose, right? Especially if you're starting from ground zero. If you're starting from ground zero, let me tell you something, man. Yeah, you definitely need to go into a cocoon. If you're starting from ground zero, you have no room to be with a woman, man, friends, even family. You have no room at all. If you're starting from ground zero, or if you restarting, man, you have no room. Right? You got to go into your cocoon. You got to go into your little box for the next 6 months, the next year, the next 2 years, 3 years. Right? Because before you know it, time is going to pass. Right? A lot of people think that time is just stagnant. A lot of people think that, life just waits on them. Right. I don't know why people think this. I don't know the mentality behind this, but life doesn't wait on anybody. Life is not stagnant. Life continues to move. Time continues to move. Right. Whether you moving with it or not, it is still going to pass. And before you know it, time has passed, and you look around. Right. You around the same circle. They not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. Family members still in the same city. They still in the same state. They ain't went nowhere. Right. Everything just stagnant. Y'all got to understand, man, the heaviness of the world right now, right? It's going to stick to a lot of people. A lot of people are going to get stuck in that heaviness because you stop moving, right? If you stop moving in quicksand, you get stuck, right? You get stuck and you start sinking. A lot of people are going to start sinking because a lot of people also they're carrying a lot of weight that they shouldn't be carrying, right? When you got to hike, when you got to take those hikes, when you got to take those runs, listen, you're not supposed to have all of that weight. Yeah, you got your essentials, you got your agua, you got your water or whatever, you got a little snacks here and there, right? But you're not supposed to be carrying everybody else. A lot of people are carrying everybody else's energies, and instead of carrying theirs and learning how to take care of theirs before you start carrying somebody else's. This is what's wrong with a lot of people, right? And don't be shocked when that boat sails. Don't be shocked when you get stuck in that quicksand and there is no getting out, because you wasted all of your time. You wasted your whole life surrounding yourself by the same old people, surrounding yourself by the same old family members, never evaluating your life, never checking those boxes, never checking people's temperature, never checking people's energy, never checking people who are clearly, taking energy away from you that you could be using for yourself, never checking that job and getting rid of that job, moving on to something else that was more beneficial for you and your health and your mental, so on and so forth, right? Y'all better stop playing, because playtime is over. This is the loneliness season right here, so you better take advantage of it, because time will still move on past you, and you don't want to get stuck in that quicksand. And that's an after pill. Listen, the after pill is the ideology. The escape blueprint is the framework. And PFP life is how you should live, in purpose, in freedom, and in power. Hit the link down in the description. Check out the website, check out the Patreon, check out Horizon Atlas, your relocation app, if you're interested in relocation. And also, if you want to book a coaching call with me, hit that link in the description. We can get you in the right direction. And if you're also thinking about relocating, you can also chit chat with me as well, and we can go through those things with you. And I'll see you guys over there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Welcome to the afterpill.co, your one-stop shop hub for everything that I offer. Whether you're here to book a one-on-one coaching call, join the Patreon community, explore Horizon Atlas, your relocation app, or access my latest content and resources, you'll find it all right here. Choose your path, take action, and start building the life you want.